Back in the 1980s and 90s, I wore bangs constantly. Dark hair, short bangs, and I loved them. Fast forward to my gray hair years, and I tried bangs again, once, and I hated them. But here's what I couldn't figure out. Did I hate them because of my older face? Because of the style of the bangs? Because of the length of my hair? Or because of my gray hair? Now, for the first time in 7 years, bangs have been calling to me again, and we all know how dangerous that is. So rather than find out the hard way that I don't like them, I decided to do a little test drive first. I ordered 4 sets of clip-on bangs from Amazon, and that way I could try on bangs without committing. I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow, so I need to figure this out today. Will any bangs look good on me with my gray hair and older face? I honestly have no idea. Let's find out together. Now, before I open a single package, I know what some of you are thinking. Bangs on gray hair? Really? But I follow some gorgeous silver sisters who really rock long hair and gray bangs. So I know it can work. The big question is, will it work on me? The first ones I'm trying today are the Sarla clip-in side bangs. These were the first pair of gray bangs that I ordered, and I didn't realize they came in more than one gray hair shade. If I could do it again, I would have gotten a different color, the multi, but in the meantime, we'll just try these on. Just know that they're not going to match my hair. These kind of clips always drive me crazy. I always forget that you have to do this. So when you want to use these little clips here, you just go like this and you kind of pull them down until you hear a snap. Their little instructional video on Amazon said I should part my hair to the side for these. So here we go. Now I'm just pinning my hair back with the included bobby pin. And side bangs aren't really my thing, but I figured why not just see. So you just follow your part line, it looks like. Okay, it looks a little nutty. It's not the right color for me, obviously. It actually is well made, though. It feels nice. It's not uncomfortable to wear. I think if you wanted to experiment with a side bang and you had this color hair, it could blend in pretty nicely. How does it look with glasses on top? Cute. I'm also curious how bangs will look with a ponytail or a bun. I really don't think it looks that bad. If this was my color, I think it actually could work. And it's, like I said, it's not uncomfortable. It's not giving me a headache. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of side bangs on me, but I think it could be a cute style. Have you ever tried bangs on your gray hair? Did you love them? Did you hate them? Please let me know in the comments. The next set I'm going to try on were made by a company whose name I cannot pronounce. I think it's Wodelanle, and their gray bangs only come in one color, and they call this the French style of bang. Once again, we have the little clips here on the inside, so we just snap those open. I think with these ones, you want to really make sure that you center them correctly, and don't put them up too high or they look not great. I'm honestly not going to worry about blending these in with my hair because I'm just doing these to figure it out if I want bangs for tomorrow when I go to the hair appointment. So I'm just looking to see how the bangs look on my face, not whether they blend in well or not, because obviously my hairdresser will do that. I have to say, I kind of like this. If I had more layers down here on all levels of my hair, the color is really nice, even though it doesn't match me, but I think it's a beautiful color. I would wonder what to do. Well, what am I saying? If it was a haircut, this would all be gone. So pretend that part doesn't exist. I think I've already found the length that I like. I've seen the gray hair model Mel Brady wear her hair with bangs this length, and I like this length, except for this part, obviously, which I wouldn't have because that's my real hair. Now let's see how it looks with sunglasses. These are my infamous Mrs. Roper sunglasses. I wear these whenever I go to a is it Million Mrs. Roper March? That is cute, very nice, I like it. Let's see how it looks with the sunglasses on. Love it. Okay, now I'm gonna put it in a ponytail just for the hell of it. Okay, that looks nuts. But I do think if I get these kind of bangs tomorrow, I'll have her put in lots of layers on either side of my face because I do think the layers help soften the bangs. But last time I asked for bangs, I felt like they were too layered into my hair and they look kind of frumpy. I kind of like the harsh line here with these side pieces. What do you think? I'd love to know. Ignore the fact that I did not blend them into my hair because I'm running out of time here. I have to go to a dinner party in 10 minutes. Next are the Cephermer Wispy bangs. These Cephermer bangs only come in one gray shade. Unfortunately for these Cephermer bangs, there's no video on how to put them in correctly. And since I'm just doing it for length, I'm just gonna stick them in here where I think they might look good on me. These bangs come with little back pieces, so I guess to make it easier to blend the bangs into your hair, I have to say these back pieces actually really do help the bangs blend into your hair. If my hair was this color, I think it would actually match pretty well. I don't think I like these style of bangs on me. Let's see what happens if I pull them down here. That length would drive me crazy. It gets right in your eyes. which of course I should expect because that will happen when I grow my bangs out a little. Let's try the glasses trick. I think those look nice with the glasses. My Mrs. Roper glasses in front. Do you think I could walk down Rodeo Drive in this wig and these glasses? Who knows? Might start a whole new life. Actually, they look cuter with the glasses on. And the ponytail test. How does it look with the ponytail? It would be best if I blended it in. Now, some of you are probably wondering why I didn't just use an AI tool to generate some images. I did use one just to see what it would look like, but all of the bangs they chose were too long and the options were limited, so I figured I'd buy some clip-on bangs and I could always trim them to be the length I wanted if I didn't like it. I saved the most fun one for last. This is the Sarla braided headband. It comes with the braided headpiece, and it comes with bangs that have little wispy side pieces. Once again, I had to watch the instructional video because it's not quite clear, but just for the hell of it, what does it just look like with the headband on? This one is the multicolor, actually matches my own color pretty well. If I was going to a Renaissance fair, I think I would definitely wear this. But if you want to have the bangs, you attach them to this braided headband. You see that little Velcro strip right here? They want you to attach it to this Velcro insert on the headband. But when I do that, my bangs are up here and look crazy. So I'm going to try putting the bangs in on themselves. Still looks kind of short. Hold on. Then I'll just put the braided headband on. Ouch. Now it's sticking to the Velcro. I definitely prefer the shorter bangs on me, and I don't think I would wear the braided headband, but you never know. It could be fun. It's also nice to wear on Halloween if you're trying to be a medieval princess or a queen. Let's just see if you wanted to pull your hair back like they do in the pictures for this. See how it looks. I don't love it on me, but maybe it would look good on you. So did I figure out whether it was my older face or my gray hair causing the problem? Honestly, I think it was the length of the hair that I had when I had bangs the first time. I feel like with my face shape, having the bob and the bangs looked a little frumpy. I feel like having the long hair and the bangs can actually look really cool. I'm excited to try it, and at least if I hate it, I can grow it out and I can bring you along for the ride and we can talk about how painful it is to grow out bangs together. If you're interested in seeing more of my videos, I have a great one about how to use wigs to transition to gray hair if you don't want to live with a skunk stripe throughout the entirety of your gray hair journey and you don't want to use bleach. So let's head over to that video next. I'll see you over there. Thank you so much for watching.